Get ready because it's time for Watertown Heroes Baseball.
It's going to be driven into left field, going back. We'll see you later. That one's landed in Kranzberg. Talon Jurgens with the home run. 2-2. That's going to be driven into left field, going back. It's gone. Grand slam for Nate Gray. That is going to be smashed. Right field, going back. It's gone. A walk-off. Watertown will win on a walk-off by Rabine.
Now, let's head to the fields. With the call of tonight's game, here's the voice of Watertown Heroes Baseball, Brent Nathaniel.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, as we get set for game number 2 this afternoon between your Watertown Arrows and the Yankton Bucks. Yankton took game 1, a 2-0 decision. It was a pitcher's duel between the two squads, but Yankton got on the board with 2 costly errors in the second inning to extend that inning, and that was the difference in this one. The lineup will go like this for Watertown. The first 3 will be Hanson, Fallick, and Pitkin. The first 3 for Yankton will be Reichen, Goki, and Fieser. For the pitching matchup, it'll be Tripp Jorgensen for Watertown. It's Samuel Goki for Yankton. Jorgensen taking his warming throws. So after Reichen, Goki, and Fieser, the batting lineup will go Johnson, Bestie, Boomsma, Kudra, Hunhoff, and Kampshaw. So we get set for game number 2 at a beautiful afternoon for baseball here at Watertown Stadium. Jorgensen will toss in his first pitch, and he'll go down for a strike. 0-1 to Beck Reichen, the game 1 pitcher. Shut out Watertown and through the complete game. Pitch to Jim. 1-1 to Reichen. Like I mentioned, it is a beautiful afternoon for baseball here at Watertown Stadium. 64 degrees, winds are light. About 10 miles an hour or so. It is just a beautiful afternoon for some baseball here at the stadium. 3-1 the count to Reichen. Got him there. Full count now at 3-2. Swung on and missed, strike number 3, and the first out of the inning.
We'll bring up the pitcher, Samuel Goki.
Goki will step into the batter's box here for Yankton. First pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Goki. That is going to be delivered over into right field. It's deep, going to drop down for a base hit. Runs to the wall. On his way to second is Goki with a double here in the first inning. So double here for Yankton. Easton Fieser to the plate now here for the Bucks. O'Gorman and Washington next week here at the stadium as the Arrows get set to wrap up the regular season in high school play. First pitch to Fieser for a strike. 5 and 7 Friday, 1 and 3 on Saturday. And we'll have them for you here. Post 17 TV. Our friend Michael Warrington will be on the call of those. That pitch goes outside, a 1-1. Two and 1 to Feezer. That is going to be delivered to right field. Shallow drops for a base hit. Being held up at third is Goki. It'll be a single there for Feezer, and the runners are on the corners for Yankton here in the first. So back-to-back hits for Yankton. Gavin Johnson to the plate now.
Gavin Johnson.
Blake comes out, delivers a new set of sign. Blake will catch 2 games in a row here this afternoon. First pitch, up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Johnson. Goki needed 2 shoes tied over on third. There we go. Now we play on. Popped up. Left field. Going back, running. Cannot make the grab is Hansen. That's going to drop back at the wall. 1 run will score. And an RBI double by Johnson will put Yankton on the board here in the first.
The RBI double by Johnson will bring up the center fielder, number 25, Tate Bestie.
Tate Bestie to the plate here for the Bucks with 2 more in scoring position, 1 away. Top half of this first inning. Infield comes in. First pitch, strike into Bestie. Couple of doubles here for Yankton in this first inning. That is going to be delivered, a line drive to Bisker. He'll grab that one for the second out of the inning. 2 away.
Now batting the left fielder, Carter Boomsma.
So Boomsma into the batter's box now here for Yankton. First pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Boomsma. Got him there, 1-1. Strike. 1-2. Got him there, strike number 3, and the final outs of the inning. 1 run on 3 hits, 2 left on bag for Yankton, who leads 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first frame. This is Post 17 TV.
Baseball fans, stop into the Wheel Inn for some home-cooked food. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the best staff in town. Plus, online ordering is available. Visit WatertownWheelIn.com to order your favorites. Come to the Wheel Inn before or after the game for your home-cooked favorites. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Highway 20 in Watertown. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows from the staff at the Wheel Inn.
Hey Arrow fans, are you ready to join a winning team off the field? Persona Triangle is hiring right here in Watertown. Whether you're starting your career or looking for your next opportunity, we've got flexible schedules, great pay, and a team that feels like family. Don't just cheer from the stands. Come build your future with us. Apply today at personatriangle.com/careers, because just like the Arrows, at Persona Triangle, tradition and teamwork lead to excellence. William Neal & Company would like to wish the Watertown Post-17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal & Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028. Bottom of 1-0 Yankton. Batting order for Watertown will look like this. It's Cole Hansen, Jackson Fallick, and Marcus Pitkin, the first three. Samuel Goki, the pitcher here for Yankton in game number 2. Get you the rest of the Watertown batting order here in a minute. First pitch goes down for a ball into Hansen. Lake is in at the 4 hole, then Bisker, McClemens at 6, Paulson at 7, Sears at 8, Everson at 9. That one outside, 2-0. Get you the defense for Yankton coming up here in just a moment. 2-0. Ground ball foul. 2-1. Johnson behind the plate. Fieser on first. Kudra at second. Rankin at short. And Kampshoff at third. Boomsma over in left. Bestie center. Hunhoff in right. Got the corner. 2-2. That's a ball. Fills up the count at 3-2. Got him there. Strike number 3. And the first out of the inning. To the plate is Jackson Fallick.
The right fielder, number 23, Jackson Fallick.
Bunt shown, pulled back, strike the call. 0-1 here to Fallick. That is going to be skied, shallow right. And coming over for second is Kudra. He's going to make the grab for the second out of the inning. 2 away to the plate now is Marcus Pitkin.
Marcus Pitkin.
First pitch. Strike. 0-1 here to Marcus Pitkin. Oh, 2.
Okay, come on, hit it head on, give it a ride. You can do it. Here we go. Throw the ball, pitcher.
1-2. That'll take a hop. It's 2-2 the count. Here's the toss. Fouled away down the third base line. Count still remains at 2-2. Yoki fires in, swung on and missed. Strike number 3. And the Arrows go down in the order here in the first. No runs, no hits, no one left on base. 1 complete. Yankton on top, 1-0. This is Post 17 TV.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Post 17 baseball team. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Dynamic Dental, we're here for the whole team. From little leaguers to seasoned pros, we treat your family like part of ours. Cracked a tooth sliding into home? No problem. With same-day crowns, you'll be back in the game in no time. Whether it's wisdom teeth, implants, or dentures, our sedation options will keep you comfortable every step of the way. Clear aligners. Straighten your smile so you can remain confident both on and off the field. Looking good on the field starts with a healthy smile. Call Dynamic Dental today.
Know why you see so many commercial landscapers mowing on a Gravely? Because they like to use the toughest, most reliable lawnmowers. Gravely puts that same ingenuity into each of their zero-turn mowers. From big machines with fully welded tubular frames and deep fabricated decks to smaller, easy-to-maneuver units, when you mow on a Gravely, you feel like a pro. If you're a homeowner who takes your lawn care seriously, there's only one choice: Gravely.
Top of 2, Yankton leads Watertown 1-0. I'm Brett Nathaniel from WTNSports.com here on Post 17 TV. For Yankton, it'll be the bottom of the order: Kudra, Hunhoff, and Kampshoff, as Tripp Jorgensen continues on the hill. The defense for Watertown is like this in Game 2. Lake behind the plate. But Clemens, who pitched Game 1, will now be at first. Everson at second, Bisker at short, Paulson at third, Hanson left, Pitkin center, Fallick is in right. First pitch. Strike. 0-1 Kudra. That is a grounder. Takes a hop there off of Everson into center field, and Kudra will reach. Hunhoff will step to the box now here for the Bucks. Bunt shown, little dribbler in the infield, scooped up by Paulson. Low toss, takes a hop, and did not reach in time. Hunhoff will run out the bunt, and there's 2 on for Yankton.
Now batting third baseman Simon Kampshoff.
So Kampshoff will step to the batter's box now here for Yankton with 2 on. Officially, Kudra will reach on the error. And Hunhoff with the single. Bunt shown again. That one's going to go outside for a ball. And now Coach Neal going to come out, and we will get a mound visit here for the Arrows. While we get a moment, want to remind you to make sure you follow Post 17 Baseball on social media. Keep on top of where the Arrows will be at. Arrow News as well. Follow Post 17 Baseball on social media. And while you're at it as well, make sure you follow Post 17 TV on YouTube. That way you know when we go live every single time. Like next weekend, next Friday and Saturday. A couple of Sioux Falls opponents in town, and we'll have those for you here on Post 17 TV. But make sure you subscribe to us here on YouTube. So the meeting of the minds is done here in at the stadium, and we play on with Simon Kampshoff with 2 on. Kudra, he's on second. He got to base on an error, and Hunhoff had the single. First pitch, bunt shown, and it's going to be fouled away. 1-1 to Kampshoff. Not a bad idea with nobody out. 2 on. Advance both the runners over to scoring position. That's up high, and everybody's going to slide back in as everybody had a big lead of first and second. 2-1. Bunt shown, popped up, and unable to get his pulse in. Count is now at 2-2. Little dribbler in the infield, scooped up, tossed over in time. There's the out. Kampshoff, it's a 1-4, is coming over from second. Was Everson to cover the bag. 1 away. Everybody slides over a bag, so now Yankton has 2 in scoring position. Back up to the top of the order we go. Second time through the order, it's Beck Reichen. Infield comes in, playing just off the grass. Strike right down the middle for Reichen, who struck out in his only at-bats in the first. Into the nets. 0-2 here to Reichen. Strike number 3, and the second out of the inning. Samuel Goki to the plate now here for the Bucks. 2 on. Kudra over on third, Hunhoff on second. Kudra reached on the air, Hunhoff had the single, and everybody got advanced over on a Kampshoff bunt. First pitch shot had to get out of the way, 1-0. Goki had a double in his only at-bats back in the first. That is a little dribbler in the infield, scooped up, tossed over in time, and got him there. Jorgensen to McClemens, the 1-3 putouts, the final outs of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on bag. We head to the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Bucks. This is Post 17 TV.
At Dakota Automation, we are a full-service provider of factory automation systems. With core competencies in robotic integration and the design and fabrication of custom machines and material handling systems out of Watertown, South Dakota. We've been solving the most complex manufacturing challenges since 1999. Our vertically integrated approach enables us to design and support world-class automation systems. Discover automation with innovation at Dakota Automation.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
From the garage to custom furniture to creative that brings your space to life and swag that makes it yours. At South 40 Specialties, everything we build is designed with purpose and made right here in South Dakota. Your space isn't one size fits all, so why should your products be? and soon experience it all in person. South 40 Specialties. Your space, your way.
Number 10, Johnny Lake.
It'll go Lake, Bisker, and McClemens, the first three for Watertown. Bottom of the second inning, trailing Yankton 1-0. Watertown went down in the order in the first. First pitch, that is a grounder, takes a hop to Paulson, toss across a little high, but gets there in time for the first down of the inning. 5-3 putouts, there's one away. Carter Bisker to the box now for the Arrows.
Now back, the shortstop, number 2, Carter Bisker.
First pitch. For ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to the shortstop, Carter Bisker. Popped up along the first base line and fair and cannot be grabbed by Hunhoff, who dove after it. On his way to second is Bisker with the double. That one was going for a ride down the first base line. Hunhoff had to dive after it and mistime the jump, and Bisker able to reach second. McClemens will step into the batter's box now here for Watertown. McClemens pitched to Jim in that game number 1. Played first here in game number 2. Steps in with a man on second. First pitch. Strike. Clemens falls in the hole at 0-2. One and 2 to McClemens. Popped up, and we'll go foul. Count is still 1 and 2 here to McClemens. That one just got past the nets and the awning here at the stadium. Gilkey steps off. One away, bottom of 2. And the pitch, that one's going to go for a ride into right field. And Hunhoff will make the grab, the second out of the inning. 2 away. Kai Polson to the plate now here for the Arrows. First pitch, strike. 0-1 to the third baseman, Polson. Strike. 0-2. Outside, 1-2. Low will even up the count at 2-2. Goki fires in. Strike number 3. The third K for him and the final outs of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 stranded on bag after a Bisker double in the inning. Arrows don't capitalize. We're off to the third. Yankton on top, 1-0. This is Post 17 TV.
At Dakota Automation, we are a full-service provider of factory automation systems. With core competencies in robotic integration and the design and fabrication of custom machines and material handling systems out of Watertown, South Dakota. We've been solving the most complex manufacturing challenges since 1999. Our vertically integrated approach enables us to design and support world-class automation systems. Discover automation with innovation at Dakota Automation.
Midwest Foam and Coatings LLC is a family-owned and operated full-service insulation company specializing in spray foam application and energy efficiency. They offer all types of insulation like spray foam, blown-in cellulose, blown-in fiberglass, and fiberglass bats. Midwest Foam and Coatings also does insulation removal along with specialty coating that can restore rubber and metal roof systems. Visit their website for more information at mwfoam.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Midwest Foam and Coatings.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Aero Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both. Every time you use your Aero Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Top 3, Yankton lead 1-0. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters here for Yankton. Feeser, Johnson, and Bestie due up. It's a 1-0 count here to Feeser. Had a single in his only at-bats in the first. Trip Jorgensen continues up on the hill here for the Arrows. 2-0 the counts. Strike. 2-1. Strike there, 2-2. Three and 2 to Feeser. That is a grounder, going to take a hop. Scooped up there by Bisker. Toss across is in time. The 6-3 put out and the first out of the inning. Gavin Johnson to the plate now for the Bucks.
Now to the plate, the catcher, Gavin Johnson.
First pitch outside for ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to the catcher Johnson. Had a double back in the first. Part of that 1-run, 3-hit inning for the Bucks that got him ahead 1-0. Strike the call there, 1-1. Two and 1. Two. Strike number 3, and the second out of the 1, 2, 3, 4 Ks for Jorgensen. Tate Bestie to the plate now for Yankton. First pitch. Had to get out of the way for a ball. 2-0. Strike. 2-1 the count here to Bestie. With 2 away and nobody on here in the top half of the 3rd inning. And I'll take a hop. 3-1. Jorgensen fires in, and that is going to go down the first base line and will drop foul. So that'll fill up the count here for Bestie.
Well, you missed another one that went down there.
Full count, and here's the pitch. Ground ball, scooped up there by Bisker. Toss across, takes a hop, got him. Final outs of the inning. 6-3, and Yankton goes down in the order. No runs, no hits, no one left on bag. We've played 3.5. We're off to the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is Post 17 TV.
The best way to get the most out of college is to do the most while you're in it. At Lake Area Tech, you'll learn in living, working environments with hands-on training and real-world experience to prepare for a high-paying career you love right out of school. From the moment you step on campus until you're one of our graduate success stories, when you start something here, you'll get an education you can really put to work and the best return on your investment. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
For over 75 years, Active Heating has proudly served the Watertown and Brookings area. From full-service heating and cooling to plumbing, air quality, and water quality, we've got your comfort covered. When it comes to your home or business, you can count on us. Active Heating. Active in your home. Active in your community.
Sears, Everson, and Hanson due up for Watertown at the plate. Bottom of the 3rd inning, trailing Yankton 1-0. I'm Brent Nathaniel from WTNSports.com here on Post 17 TV. First pitch, grounder. Camp Schaff over to Feezer. 1 pitch, 1 out. 5-3 putouts.
1 pitch ground out to 3rd will bring to the plate.
Kane Everson to the plate now here for Watertown. Starting to turn into another pitcher's duel here between these two squads, between Goki and Jorgensen. Strike. One and one here to Everson. Goki fires in. Little line drive, going to take a hop there. Reichen tossing over and got him in time. Second out of the inning. 6-3 put out there. There's 2 away. To the top of the order we go. The second time through the order here for Watertown. It's Cole Hanson. First pitch, Bud shown and goes foul. 1-0 here to Hanson, who struck out and is only at bats in the first. 1-1 to Hanson. Ball. 2-1. Yankton's only run came in the first, a 3-hit inning for the Bucks. Strike the call, 2-2. Other than that, it's really been quiet here for both teams as the pitching duel continues in game number 2. Had a beaut in game number 1. 3-2. Started game 1. 6 Watertown errors. 2 errors in the second inning, extended the inning and got Yankton 2 runs across, and that was the difference. Full count here to Hanson as time is called. Here's the toss. Ground ball, and caught there by Goki. The line drive, the final out of the inning. The line drive as Watertown goes down in the order here in the third. No runs, no hits, no one left on bag. 3 complete. We're off to 4. Yankton on top, 1-0. This is Post 17 TV.
See the full line of Wright mowers at Four Seasons Small Engine Repair in Watertown.
As one of the nation's strongest financial organizations, First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card have the strength to do good. We support nearly 700 organizations and nonprofits. Our employees give more than 30,000 volunteer hours annually. And we are continually seeking ways to make South Dakota an even better place to live. It's the Premier way. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card.
Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Tony Arnold Construction. If you're looking for a general contractor for custom homes in and around the Watertown area or are in need of residential, commercial home, and commercial home remodeling, give Tony Arnold Construction a call at 605-880-8497 or email TonyArnoldConstruction@gmail.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Tony Arnold Construction.
Top of 4, Bucks on top, 1-0. Booms, Makudra, and Hunhoff. The first 3 for Yankton. As that first pitch goes for a ball into Boomsma. Trip Jorgensen continues his crusade up on the hill at 50 pitches coming into the inning. No. That is grabbed there by Bisker. What a grab by Bisker. The line drive grab by Bisker gets the first out of the inning. Wow, what a grab. Jackson Kudra onto the plates now. Takes the first pitch, strike for Yankton. Two-0. One and 2. Bobbed up in foul territory, drops foul. 1 and 2 to Kudra. Ground ball. Paulson, scoop, toss. Second out of the inning. 5-3 routine, and there's 2 away.
For the second out.
Caden Hunhoff to the plate now for the Bucks.
Caden Hunhoff.
Hunhoff had the single back in the second. First pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. Got him. Beamed him. Hit by pitch. So Yankton will get a man on, and we'll head to the number 9 hitter now, Simon Kampshoff. So 2 away here in the top half of the 4th inning, and a man on now for the Bucks. Kampshoff, who grounded out at his only at-bats, back in the second, steps into the box. First pitch, almost got that one to Chase. Lake. Good to block there. 1-0 to Kampshoff. Tuno. Pitchers duel so far between Jorgensen and Goki, just like it was game number 1. Strike. 2-1 to Kampshoff. 4 hits here for Yankton. Had a 1-run, 3-hit first inning. That's really been about it. Couple of errors for Watertown. Ball there, 3-1. Here's the toss, outside ball 4. So base on balls, and there's 2 on now for Yankton. Back up to the top of the order. 3rd time through the order. It is Riken. First pitch, strike. 0-1 here to Riken, who has struck out twice in this game. That is going to be delivered into right center. Going to drop down for a base hit, and we'll get a throw from center to home as the tag. Got him! What a throw from center. The rocket on Pitkin got Hunhoff out at home. 8-2 putouts. And Yankton will not score here in the top of the 4th. That's the final out of the inning. We head to the bottom of 4. Yankton still with the lead, 1-0. This is Post 17 TV.
A beautiful, confident smile starts here at Van Laken Orthodontics. From Invisalign to traditional braces, we offer free consultations and affordable payment plans for all lifestyles and budgets.
Van Laken Orthodontics. Live life smiling.
When you need a little fun, head to the Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade. For good food and good times, make it a buffet day and a play day. Have all your favorites and all kinds of fun. Make it a buffet day at the Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade.
William Neal & Company would like to wish the Watertown Post 17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal & Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028.
Bottom 4, Fallick, Pitkin, and Lake due up here for the Arrows. Fallick swung on and missed. 0-1 here to Fallick.
Nolan is supposed to be, don't make me come over there. Oh, yeah.
Strike there, 0-2 to Fallick. Samuel Gilkey continues up on the hill. His pitch count at 37. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3, and the first out of the inning.
Out for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up
4th K for Gilkey. And to the plate now is the rocket arm of Pitkin. Made that spectacular throw from center to get the out at home. First pitch goes outside for ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Pitkin. Strike. 1-1 the count. Daddy is going to be delivered into right center. Going back. Missed there by Bestie. Going to drop down at the wall. Pitkin, he's going to go for 3. He's going to get it. And a triple by Marcus Pitkin. Pitkin dropped that one back, and it rolled to the center field wall, and Bestie had to go chase down after it. Pitkin put the rocket from his arm to his leg and sped past second on his way to third. A lead, a triple here for Watertown with a chance to tie it up. Here's Jonathan Lake. First pitch. That is going to be into center field. The base hit, and Watertown will tie this one up on an RBI single by Jonathan Lake.
Single by Lake. Brings in plate the shortstop, number 2, Carter Bisker.
To the plate now is Carter Bisker. So Watertown tying this one up here in the 4th inning. Bisker, who had a double in his only at-bats, and the second is in the box. Oh, had to get out of the way. Eesh. I think Gilkey wishing he'd have that one back. 1-0. 2-0. Popped up, shallow center. Bestie makes the grab. Second out of the inning.
The fly out to center field for the second out of the inning. Bring to the plate.
Two-way.
First baseman, Jackson.
Here's McClemens. Fallick struck out to lead off this inning, but Pitkin with the triple, then Jonathan Lake driving him in. The run here for Watertown in the 4th. First pitch swung on and missed by McClemens, 0-1. 1-1. Clemens flew out and is only at bats in the second. It was an appeal. Clemens pulled it back, though. 2-1. Strike will make it even at 2-2. Gilkey fires in, and that is going to go for a ride left center, and caught there by Boomsma, a running catch for the final out of the inning. But Watertown tacks on a run to tie this one up. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left on bag. We're knotted at 1 apiece as we head to the 5th inning. This is Post 17 TV.
Baseball fans, stop into the Wheel Inn for some home-cooked food. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the best staff in town. Plus, online ordering is available. Visit watertownwheelin.com to order your favorites. Come to the Wheel Inn before or after the game for your home-cooked favorites. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Highway 20 in Watertown. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows from the staff at the Wheel Inn.
Hey, Arrow fans, are you ready to join a winning team off the field? Persona Triangle is hiring right here in Watertown. Whether you're starting your career or looking for your next opportunity, we've got flexible schedules, great pay, and a team that feels like family. Don't just cheer from the stands. Come build your future with us. Apply today at personatriangle.com/careers, because just like the Arrows, at Persona Triangle, tradition and teamwork lead to excellence. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Post 17 baseball team. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
It's up 5. Trip Jorgensen continues up on the hill. Gilkey, Fieser, Johnson for Yankton. First pitch for ball into the pitcher here, Gilkey. Get you Jorgensen's pitch count coming up here in just a moment. 67. Fouled away. 1-1. Strike. 1-2 here to Gilkey. Two. That is a grounder right to Everson, who tosses it over for the first out of the inning. 4-3 putouts, 1 away. To the plates now, Easton Fieser.
Now brings to the plate the first baseman, Easton Fieser.
Again, story here, game 2, another pitcher's duel. We saw one in game 1. Watertown able to tie this one up in the 4th inning. Yankton got their run in the first. First pitch into Fieser. Goes down for a ball. 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on base in the first. Yankton slipped one across. Watertown 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 left on base in the 4th. Outside, 2-0. Outside again, 3-0 to Feezer. That one is low, and it's a 4-pitch walk here to Feezer.
The one out walk to Feezer.
Gavin Jorgensen to the plate now for the Bucks. First pitch goes down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Johnson. Thought about going, did not. 2-0. Johnson had the double in the first, struck out in the third. Three and 0 to Johnson. Jorgensen struggling to try to find that strike zone here in the 5th. Got it there. 3-1. Swung on and missed. Fills up the count at 3-2. Ball 4. Second walk issued in this inning, and there's 2 on for Yankton. Still just 1 away here in the 5th inning. Tate Bestie will step to the plate. We'll get a pitch runner over on first. First pitch into Bestie. He is going to go for a ride. Shallow center and going to drop down between a slew of arrows, and everybody going to reach. Bestie with the single, and the bags are loaded here for the Bucks.
Single by Bestie. Brings up the left fielder, Carter Boomsma.
So Boomsma to the plates. By the way, the pinch runner is Gilmore. There we go. Now my phone wants to work. So the bags are loaded, only 1 away. Boomsma in. First pitch goes down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Carter Boomsma. Popped up, little dribbler, and McClemens unable to grab that one. 1-1 to Boomsma. That is a grounder scooped up there. Out at second, turned to first, and didn't get the out there, and a run will score. Yankton will take the lead. Feezer will score. Gilmore to third. Bestie will be the out.
With 2 outs.
6-4, and Boomsma will reach on the fielder's choice. So there's runners on the corners, and Yankton takes the lead 2-1. Good draw to the plate now here for Yankton. Runner goes, ball to call, and no throw. That's a ball. 2-0 to Kudra. Low grounder, dribbler, scooped up there by Bisker. Tossed over in time for the final out of the inning. 6-3 put out, but Yankton tacks on a run. They will strand 2 on bag. New score as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 2-1 Yankton. This is Post 17 TV.
At Dynamic Dental, we're here for the whole team. From little leaguers to seasoned pros, we treat your family like part of ours. Cracked a tooth sliding into home? No problem. With same-day crowns, you'll be back in the game in no time. Whether it's wisdom teeth, implants, or dentures, our sedation options will keep you comfortable every step of the way. Clear aligners. Straighten your smile so you can remain confident both on and off the field. Looking good on the field starts with a healthy smile. Call Dynamic Dental today.
Know why you see so many commercial landscapers mowing on a Gravely? Because they like to use the toughest, most reliable lawnmowers. Gravely puts that same ingenuity into each of their zero-turn mowers. From big machines with fully welded tubular frames and deep fabricated decks to smaller, easy-to-maneuver units, when you mow on a Gravely, you feel like a pro. If you're a homeowner who takes your lawn care seriously, there's only one choice: Gravely.
The road to greatness is rarely a straight line. It's early mornings, quiet sacrifices, struggles no one sees. It's knowing that the effort you give today will determine tomorrow's successes. At Reliabank, we believe in momentum, in the people who move with purpose, driven by something bigger. Because real success isn't just a destination, it's the moments along the way that give the dream its depth. Beyond limits, beyond banking, Reliabank.
Bottom of 5. So Watertown will send Paulson, Sears, and Everson to the plates. The bottom of the order here in the inning. Goki continues up on the hill here for Yankton. 1-1 the count here to Paulson. Goki had 53 pitches. Strike there, 1-2. Two. Popped up and will go foul. Count is still at 2-2.
Return balls to the concession stand for $1.
Arrows will get the week off, and they will next play next week, wrapping up the regular season of high school action. O'Gorman Friday nights, Washington next Saturday afternoon. Those games here at the stadium will be on Post 17 TV with our friend Michael Warrington. As that one's going to go for a strike, the first out of the inning will be charged to Paulson. Max Sears to the plates, the DH here for Watertown. Strike. 1-1 here to Sears. One and one the counts. Strike. 1-2 to Sears. Ground ball foul. Count is still at 1-2. And a pitcher's duel between Goki and Jorgensen. Watertown squeezing their run across in the fourth. 1 run on 2 hits. Swung on and missed. Strike number 3, the second out of the inning. To the plate is Kane Everson.
Brings up the second baseman, number 6. Kane Everson.
Hits have been at a premium. Watertown just puts down 3. Yankton has put down 6 in the game. Fouled away on the first pitch. 0-1 to Everson.
Another foul ball, another buck, sponsored by Lake Area Tech.
That's ball. 1-1 to Everson, who grounded out and is only at bats back in the third. One and two. Six Ks for Goki here on the afternoon. Here's the toss. 2-2. Got him there. Strike number 3, the 7th K. And Watertown goes down in the order here in the inning. We're off to the 6th, 2-1 Yankton. This is Post 17 TV.
You live life on the move. While you determine what direction that may be, we're here to help along the way. So go. Go with values. Go with friends. Go with support. Go with convenience.
From the garage to custom furniture to creative that brings your space to life and swag that makes it yours. At South 40 Specialties, everything we build is designed with purpose and made right here in South Dakota. Your space isn't one size fits all, so why should your products be? And soon experience it all in person. South 40 Specialties, your space, your way.
Midwest Foam and Coatings LLC is a family-owned and operated full-service insulation company specializing in spray foam application and energy efficiency. They offer all types of insulation like spray foam, blown-in cellulose, blown-in fiberglass, and fiberglass bats. Midwest Foam and Coatings also does insulation removal along with specialty coating that can restore rubber and metal roof systems. Visit their website for more information at mwfoam.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Midwest Foam and Coatings.
Top of 6. Bucks on top of the Arrows, 2-1. Yankton will send Hunhoff, Kamshoff, and Reichen here in the 6th inning. I'm Brett Nathaniel along with you from WTNSports.com. Here on Post 17 TV. Glad to have you along wherever you're watching us at out there this afternoon as the first pitch gets fouled off. 0-1 here to Hunhoff. He was hit by the pitch in the 4th inning and a single back in the 2nd. Hunhoff was the final outs in the 4th inning as he tried to head home with a great rocket from Pitkin in center. Was able to get the out at home. 1-1 here to Hunhoff. Two and one. Three and one. And that'll be a walk issued here by Hunhoff, the 4th one he's issued this afternoon. Simon Kamshoff to the plate now for Yankton.
Number 10, Simon Kamshoff.
6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 strikeouts, and now 5 walks here for Jorgensen on the afternoon. And now a quick meeting here between Lake and Jorgensen. 2-1 our score. Yankton squeezed one across in the first and another one in the fifth. Watertown got one across in the fourth inning. And it's been a pitcher's duel. Jorgensen here. And we are going to see a pitching change. That is going to be it for Jorgensen. I believe Pitkin's going to be on. We'll find out for sure next. This is Post 17 TV.
I'm bored.
When you need a little fun, head to the Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade. For good food and good times, make it a buffet day and a play day. Have all your favorites and all kinds of fun. Make it a buffet day at the Pizza Ranch and Fun Zone Arcade.
Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Tony Arnold Construction. If you're looking for a general contractor for custom homes in and around the Watertown area or are in need of residential, commercial home, and commercial home remodeling, give Tony Arnold Construction a call at 605-880-8497 or email TonyArnoldConstruction@gmail.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Tony Arnold Construction.
As one of the nation's strongest financial organizations, First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card have the strength to do good. We support nearly 700 organizations and nonprofits. Our employees give more than 30,000 volunteer hours annually. And we are continually seeking ways to make South Dakota an even better place to live. It's the Premier way. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card.
New pitcher Marcus Pitkin as Jorgensen's afternoon will be done. 5 innings pitch, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 4 strikeouts, 4 walks on 94 pitches. So Pitkin will come in from center. Fallick will slide over to center. Olson is now over in right. And those are the defensive changes here for Watertown in the inning. Hunhoff is the man over on first. No outs here in the top half of the 6th inning, 2-1 Bucks. It's Simon Kampshoff. He will step into the box here for the Bucks. Pitkin tosses some heats to strike on the first pitch. Kampshoff base on balls in the 4th and grounded outs in the 2nd. Popped up and we'll go foul. 0-2 to Kampshoff.
2-year college in the nation.
Swung on and missed, strike number 3, and the first out of the inning. Top of the order we go, the 4th time through the order here for Yankton. Beck Reichen to the plate. Strike. Reichen has struck out twice. First, second, had a single in the 4th. Ball there, 1-1. Runner goes. Strike the call. Throw to second is going to get past Everson. So Lake is arguing batter interference. And not going to get it. One and two with the count here to Riken. Hunhoff on second. Pitkin fires outside. 2-2. Three and two to Riken. That's ball four. Base on balls, and there's 2 on for Yankton here in the 6th with only 1 away.
The walk puts 2 on.
Samuel Goki to the plate now here for the Bucks. First pitch. Ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Goki. He's grounded out twice. Did have a double back in the first. Pittman, or Pitkin, I should say, steps off, keeping everybody honest. Two 2-0, throw to second, and didn't get there in time. Heads up job there by Lake to toss it over to second. Just didn't get there in time. Tuna. Three and 0 the counts. That's ball four. Second walk issued here by Pitkin. We're loaded up.
Bases for first baseman, number 5.
And here's Easton Fieser. Just 1 away here in the top half of the 6th inning. First pitch. Ball. That is going to go foul. 1-1 to Fieser. Ground ball foul. 1-2 to Fieser. Single in the first for Fieser. He was walked in the 5th, grounded out in the 3rd. Watertown could use a double play to get out of this inning. 1-2. Evens up now at 2-2. That's a ball. Full count. 3-2 here to Feaser. Johnson due up next for the Bucks. Ball 4. It's going to walk in a run. Yankton on top now, 3-1. That'll walk in Hunhoff. Reichen to third, Goki to second, Feaser on first. Here's Gavin Johnson. Still just one away here in the inning. Strike the call to Johnson. That is going to be sent foul. Oh, 2 to Johnson. Strike. Strike number 3. And the second out of the inning. That'll bring to the plate Tate Bestie.
Fielder, number 25, Tate Bestie.
First pitch. Into the nets. Bestie is grounded out twice, and he lined out in the first. All the way again, 0-2. That'll take a hop, blocked there by Lake, keeping everybody on bag. 1-2 to Bestie. Six men have come to the plate here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 men have come to the plate here for Yankton in the 6th inning. Up high. 2-2. Gonna take a hop. Drop strike 3. Yes, it is a drop strike 3. And the final out of the inning. Yankton will send one across, though, and leave them loaded. Or off to the bottom of the 6th inning. 3-1 Bucks. This is Post 17 TV.
The best way to get the most out of college is to do the most while you're in it. At Lake Area Tech, you'll learn in living, working environments with hands-on training and real-world experience to prepare for a high-paying career you love right out of school. From the moment you step on campus until you're one of our graduate success stories, when you start something here, you'll get an education you can really put to work and the best return on your investment. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
Baseball fans, stop into the Wheel Inn for some home-cooked food. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the best staff in town. Plus, online ordering is available. Visit watertownwheelin.com to order your favorites. Come to the Wheel Inn before or after the game for your home-cooked favorites. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Highway 20 in Watertown. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows from the staff at the Wheel Inn.
Back up to the top of the order, third time through the order for Watertown. Hanson, Fallick, and Pitkin due up. First pitch into Hanson goes down for a strike. Goki continues up on the hill at 68 pitches. Chase that one down, 0-2 here to Hanson. Gonna take a hop. 1-2 to Hanson. Hanson lined back to the pitcher in the third, struck out to the first. Just 3 hits for Watertown in this game. Goki finds what he likes and tosses. Strike number 3 and the first out of the inning. To the plate is Fallick.
At the plate, number 23, Jackson Fallick.
First pitch popped up, foul territory, and we'll drop into the seats.
Return balls to the concession stand for $1.
0-1 to Fallick, who struck out in the fourth and flew out in the first. Strike. 0-2 to Fallick. Watertown's gone down in the order 3 times in this bowl game. Swung on and missed, strike number 3, and the second out of the inning.
Up for the second out of the inning will bring up number 22, Marcus
Here's Marcus Pitkin. First pitch, up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Pitkin, who had a triple back in the fourth. Struck out in the first. Triple got things going for Watertown. Jonathan Lake drove in Pitkin, and that's been Watertown's only run. 2-0 the count here to Pitkin. Two and one. Smashed. Right center, coming in from center, Bestie. Final outs of the inning. Watertown goes down in the order, and we're off to the 7th with Yankton on top, 3-1. This is Post 17 TV.
Midwest Foam and Coatings LLC is a family-owned and operated full-service insulation company specializing in spray foam application and energy efficiency. They offer all types of insulation like spray foam, blown-in cellulose, blown-in fiberglass, and fiberglass bats. Midwest Foam and Coatings also does insulation removal along with specialty coating that can restore rubber and metal roof systems. Visit their website for more information at mwfoam.com. Good luck to the Watertown Post 17 baseball team from Midwest Foam and Coating.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Arrow Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both. Every time you use your Arrow Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
The best way to get the most out of college is to do the most while you're in it. At Lake Area Tech, you'll learn in living, working environments with hands-on training and real-world experience to prepare for a high-paying career you love right out of school. From the moment you step on campus until you're one of our graduate success stories, when you start something here, you'll get an education you can really put to work and the best return on your investment. Lake Area Tech, the start of something new.
New pitcher for Watertown will be Max Sears. As Pitkin's afternoon is done after an inning, 3 strikeouts and 3 walks. Pitkin will return to center. Fallick will return to right. Those are the defensive changes for Watertown as we enter the 7th. The Arrows with some work to do, trailing Yankton 3-1. Yankton will send Boomsma, Kudra, and Hunhoff to the plates here in this inning.
Leading off for Yankton, left fielder, number 1, Carter Boomsma.
So Boomsma steps in. First pitch. Just a smidge outside. 0-1 here to Boomsma. Tuna. Boomsma reached on the fielder's choice in 5th, lined down the 4th, struck out in the 1st. Three 3-0 the counts. Three and 1. That's ball 4, base on balls to lead off the inning here for the Bucks. Jackson Kudra to the plate now here for Yankton.
The leadoff walk brings to the plate the second baseman, Jackson Kudra.
Kudra's grounded out twice, reached on the error back in the 2nd. First pitch goes outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to Kudra. Runner goes. Ball the call, no throw to seconds. So Boomsma takes seconds. 2-0 the count here to Kudra. That is a wild pitch. Boomsma going to head over to 3rd. 3-0 to Kudra. Infield comes, plays in. Strike. 3-1. That's ball 4. Second walk issued by Sears in this inning, and they're on the corners with nobody out in the 7th. Caden Hunhoff to the plate now here for Yankton.
Right fielder, number 15, Caden Hunhoff.
Lake comes out, delivers a new set of signs. Throw to first is not in time.
either one can take it and fly it, but he didn't like that. And he got into the
Strike. 0-1 here to Hunhoff. Runners go. That is a strike. Throw to second. Got him! Lake with the toss out of Kudra. What away. Hunhoff with an 0-2 count now. Here's the toss. 1-2. That is going to get away from Lake, and a run will score on the wild pitch. Boomsma will score from third. 4-1 Yankton. So the bags are now clear. And it's a 2-2 count to Hunhoff. Foul ball there. 2-2 the count. Here's the toss. Ground ball. Scooped up there by Bisker. Tossed over is in time for the second out of the inning. 6-3 put out, and there's 2 away. The number 9 hitter now to the plate is Simon Kampshoff.
Bisker brings to the plate number 10, Simon Kampshoff.
First pitch swung on and missed, 0-1. Kampshoff swung out, struck out in the 6th inning. Base on balls in the 4th, grounded out in the 2nd. Oh, 2. Swung on and missed, strike number 3, and the final out of the inning. So Yankton will get a run across, and the Arrows will head to the bottom of the 7th inning, trailing 4-1. This is Post 17 TV.
As one of the nation's strongest financial organizations, First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card have the strength to do good. We support nearly 700 organizations and nonprofits. Our employees give more than 30,000 volunteer hours annually. And we are continually seeking ways to make South Dakota an even better place to live. It's the Premier way. First Premier Bank and Premier Bank Card.
From the garage, to custom furniture, to creative that brings your space to life, and swag that makes it yours. At South 40 Specialties, everything we build is designed with purpose and made, right here in South Dakota. Your space isn't one size fits all, so why should your products be? And soon experience it all in person. South 40 Specialties, your space, your way.
A beautiful, confident smile starts here at Van Laken Orthodontics. From Invisalign to traditional braces, we offer free consultations and affordable payment plans for all lifestyles and budgets.
Van Laken Orthodontics. Live life smiling.
Middle of the order for Watertown, Lake, Bisker, and McClemens as the Arrows are down to Yankton 4-1 and threatening to be swept as the Bucks won Game 1 2-0. I'm Brett Nathaniel from WTNSports.com here on Post 17 TV. Goki on to try to finish this one out here for the Bucks. First pitch goes down for a ball. Get his pitch count coming up here in a moment. He's at a comfortable 79. That is a grounder, scooped up there by Reichen. Toss across, stretching is Fieser at first for the first down of the inning. One away. Here's Bisker.
Carter Bisker.
Popped up and fouled. 0-1 here to the shortstop Bisker. Had a double back in the second. Flew out in the fourth. Just a bit outside. 1-1. One and two. That's a ball. 2-2. Fouled away. Count still remains even at 2-2. Popped up and a wheel goal foul. Count is still at 2-2. That is going to be delivered into right field. Grabbed there by Hunhoff for the second out of the inning. Watertown's down to their last outs. And to the plate is McClemens.
Jackson McClemens.
It's been a pitcher's duel. Goki. It's been lights out on the mound. Watertown went down in the order 3 times in this ball game. First pitch goes for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes here to McClemens. Flew out in the second, and he flew out in the fourth. And he's going to be sent foul. 1-1. Hits a bit hard to come by. Just 3 for Watertown in this game. Another one fouled away. 1-2. That's a good block there by Johnson behind the plate. 2-2. Two away. 2-2 the counts. That one's going to fill it up at 3-2. Got him. Strike 3. Final outs of the ball game. Watertown will go down in the order 4 times in this ball game as Yankton will sweep Watertown 2-1 game 1 final 4-1 here in game 2. Let's take a look at our post-game statistics. It'll look like this for Yankton: 6 hits, 3 RBIs, 9 walks, 8 strikeouts, and 25 at-bats. Hits will go to Reichen, Goki, Fieser, Johnson, and Bestie. RBIs to Fieser and Johnson in this one. Goki pitches the complete game, 3 hits, allowing just 1 run and 10 Ks on 94 pitches. For Watertown, it'll be 24 at-bats, 1 run, 3 hit, 1 RBI, 10 strikeouts. The hits will go to Pitkin, Lake, and Bisker. RBI to Lake. Jorgensen goes 5 innings, 3 runs on 6 hits, 4 strikeouts and 4 walks on 94 pitches. Pitkin pitches an inning of relief, and Sears also goes an inning of relief. 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors for Yankton. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error for Watertown in this ball game. Yankton sweeps, final 2-0 and 4-1. The coach, Ryan Neal, his thoughts on this ball game are next as you watch Post 17 TV.
Baseball fans, stop into the Wheel Inn for some home-cooked food. Open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with the best staff in town. Plus, online ordering is available. Visit watertownwheelin.com to order your favorites. Come to the Wheel Inn before or after the game for your home-cooked favorites. Open daily, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Highway 20 in Watertown. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows from the staff at the Wheel Inn.
Hey Arrow fans, are you ready to join a winning team off the field? Persona Triangle is hiring right here in Watertown. Whether you're starting your career or looking for your next opportunity, we've got flexible schedules, great pay, and a team that feels like family. Don't just cheer from the stands. Come build your future with us. Apply today at personatriangle.com/careers, because just like the Arrows, at Persona Triangle, tradition and teamwork lead to excellence. William Neal & Company would like to wish the Watertown Post 17 Legion baseball team good luck this season. Another great team for all your auditing, accounting, and tax preparation needs are the professionals at William Neal & Company, a full-service accounting firm serving the area for over 50 years. Offices located in Watertown and Clark. Give them a call today at 886-6028. That's 886-6028. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Watertown Post 17 baseball team. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
At Dynamic Dental, we're here for the whole team. From little leaguers to seasoned pros, we treat your family like part of ours. Cracked a tooth sliding into home? No problem. With same-day crowns, you'll be back in the game in no time. Whether it's wisdom teeth, implants, or dentures, our sedation options will keep you comfortable every step of the way. Clear aligners. Straighten your smile so you can remain confident both on and off the field. Looking good on the field starts with a healthy smile. Call Dynamic Dental today.
Know why you see so many commercial landscapers mowing on a Gravely? Because they like to use the toughest, most reliable lawnmowers. Gravely puts that same ingenuity into each of their zero-turn mowers. From big machines with fully welded tubular frames and deep fabricated decks to smaller, easy-to-maneuver units, when you mow on a Gravely, you feel like a pro. If you're a homeowner who takes your lawn care seriously, there's only one choice: Gravely.
The road to greatness is rarely a straight line. It's early mornings, quiet sacrifices, struggles no one sees. It's knowing that the effort you give today will determine tomorrow's successes. At Reliabank, we believe in momentum, in the people who move with purpose, driven by something bigger. Because real success isn't just a destination, it's the moments along the way that give the dream its depth. Beyond limits, beyond banking, Reliabank.
Stop into Roy's Sports Shop for the newest and latest apparel, footwear, and equipment for your sports. Whether it's a new bat from Marucci, a glove from Rawlings, a new pair of shoes from Under Armour or Adidas, or a pair of Oakley sunglasses, Roy's Sports Shop has what you need. Check out their online spirit store for apparel from your favorite team or school. Let them know if you'd like to start a new online store for your team or organization. Roy's Sports Shop is a local business that has served our area for the past 50 years. Roy's Sports Shop, East Highway 212, Watertown.
In many sports, a winning team needs strength, strategy, and amazing execution. The same is true for investing. Wells Fargo Advisors is here to help you reach your goals with customized strategies and sophisticated planning tools. Wells Fargo Advisors, professional advice, innovative insights, a team that's invested in you. In Watertown, call Heath Rylands today at 605-882-7145. Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and a separate non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo Company.
Prairie Lakes Healthcare System has over 30 medical specialties, including labor and delivery, primary care, cancer care, and cardiology. Behind each of these specialties are over 800 dedicated medical and support professionals committed to ensuring you receive the best care for every stage of your life. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System, your health, our mission.
At Dakota Automation, we are a full-service provider of factory automation systems with core competencies in robotic integration and the design and fabrication of custom machines and material handling systems. Out of Watertown, South Dakota, we've been solving the most complex manufacturing challenges since 1999. Our vertically integrated approach enables us to design and support world-class automation systems. Discover automation with innovation at Dakota Automation.
Looking for a way to show your school spirit and support the Watertown School District? With the Arrow Spirit card from American Bank and Trust, you can do both. Every time you use your Arrow Spirit debit card, a portion of your purchase goes right back to the school, helping fund important programs and activities. It's a win for you and a big win for our students. Visit your local American Bank and Trust at 1715 First Avenue Northeast today to sign up and make a difference with every swipe. American Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Watertown falls twice here in this one. Final of 2-0 in game one, 4-1 in game two. Post 17 coach Ryan Neal joins us. Coach, that was a good ball game. That was a good ball game. You had you faced a really good ball team. Errors got away from you in the first one, but other than that, your pitching was kind of lights out today.
Yeah, we threw the ball really well. Both Jackson and Tripp gave us quality starts, and hats off to Yankton, and we knew they were a good team, and their pitching staff. That was their 1-2 from the mound, and they were good close baseball games. That's kind of what we expected. Yankton returning a bunch of guys from last year, and their guys threw the ball really well, and they got to probably. It's the same for both teams, but the matchup with the umpires behind the plate. They know the strike zone, and they did a good job pitching to it.
Good pitching for Yankton. Also good pitching here for Watertown. McClemens had a really good afternoon. Everybody just really had a really good afternoon. Jorgensen had a really good afternoon as well.
Yeah, Tripp is a guy that we see a lot of upside in, and think he can be a pretty special at times on the mound, just getting used to the comfort zone and being up at this level. And he's faced his last two outings. He's faced Harrisburg and Yankton, two of the probably 3 or 4 best teams, and he's given us outings chances to win. He just gets a little tired. He's working on some things, but he's got a really good changeup to go to I'd say above average fastball, and that 3/4 arm slot that he has there makes it tough to hit as well. So really, really good outings and good things to see from Tripp on the mound.
Those were the good, the bad. The errors got away from you in the first one and allowed Yankton to kind of get those 2 runs across in the second.
Yeah, I think the errors helped to the second one. We look back, and like I told the team after game one is their first run wasn't necessarily error related because it 5-hopper that hits the bag and shoots over Kai's head. That's a leadoff double. Then we don't feel the bunt, which he still gets. The next guy gets a single, so they still get that run there. But we got to clean it up. We're still going to have to work on it. Here's the good. We've played 6 games over the last, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days. A lot of guys got at bats, got a lot of playing time, got some tired legs right now over that. So we're going to, take tomorrow off. And I just told them, I said, get ready to work. We got a lot of work to do. over these next, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, leading into the final regular season finales next weekend.
Yeah, those games next week, fairly big. You're sitting right now kind of, 12, 11 on the PowerPoints here with a couple of good Sioux Falls teams coming next week. What is going to be your focus going into the week before you wrap up the high school season next weekend?
Well, I think, I'll be interested to see, where we do sit after this weekend. Given a 50-point win against Brandon yesterday and 3 39-point losses. So we'll see where we actually sit. But the goal is to come out and get 3 out of 4 next weekend, and put us in position to see what that'll do. But, right now I think the biggest thing is we have to be able to, clean up the defensive side with just way too many errors and making our pitchers throw too many pitches. Maybe they aren't scoring off of them, but it's the pitch count that really gets it. And Jackson, that's why he was kind of, done in game 1. And, and Tripp had to come out just he got a little tired. You can't have our pitchers throwing that many unnecessary pitches. So, and then I think, just the offensive thing, we're still going to battle it back. Like I said, I don't think, today it was just a bad matchup for us, against 2 really good pitchers.
Coach of Watertown Post 17, Ryan Neal. We'll see you again next weekend.
Thanks, Brent. See ya.
Thank you much. As Watertown will fall twice in this one to Yankton, 2-0 in Game 1, 4-1 in Game 2. I want to thank all the sponsors because without them, we could not bring you coverage of Post 17 baseball all this season. So thank you to the sponsors for making this possible. Next weekend, we'll be back with you as Watertown has 2 games against Sioux Falls opponents, 5 at 7 o'clock on Friday against O'Gorman, Washington, 1 and 3 o'clock on Saturday. Our friend Michael Warrington will be bringing you those here on Post 17 TV. I'm Brett Nathaniel, and I leave you with our final score as Watertown falls twice to Yankton, 2-0 in Game 1, 4-1 in Game 2. This has been a presentation of the Watertown Baseball Association. We'll catch you next weekend for more Watertown Post 17 baseball.
You've been watching coverage of Watertown Arrows baseball on Post 17 TV. Tonight's broadcast has been a presentation of the Watertown Baseball Association. Be sure to like and subscribe for more coverage of the purple and gold.